Okay, so hello guys, Rex Gaming here, Iceberg Sex. Oh, Jason, because that's also gonna be a new name. It's gonna be Rex Gaming, Jason Pandora. Welcome back to Gen Z Trauma, a series where I look at the iceberg of my trauma and most of your trauma, because actually, statistically speaking, most of you aren't even Gen Zs. What the fuck are you doing watching this video, you fucking... No, okay. Any Gen Zs out there probably know a lot of these videos and stuff that I'm gonna be covering. Um, I'm gonna try my best to react to every single part of the iceberg of Gen Z trauma. Obviously, I see that there's like 1990. I can't necessarily react to the full movie. I'll just kind of briefly talk about it and stuff. But I'll try my best to watch every single thing, play every single thing if it has to come to this. Because I can see that there's like games and shit like that. But yeah, last episode we finished off with the vulgar Mario sprite animations, where I just found out my new favorite fucking thing in the world. Where Mario comes in with a fucking gun and fucking sprays bullets everywhere, because that's fucking hilarious, isn't it? Uh, anyways, Haunted Gaming. Oh no, wait. Okay, Haunted Gaming is a series made by some ordinary gamers. Um, now I actually didn't know what all of this was. As you guys can see, I'm subscribed to some ordinary gamers. I didn't really understand what the Haunted Gaming was. But I'll check it out, guys. By the way, no face cam because I'm lying on my stomach and I don't. My feet are like dangling up, and I don't want you guys seeing my feet, because you guys would be weirdos if you would. Who
Hello,
is
guys and
into
gal.
feet? You guys are into feet, apparently. If you complain about me not having my face cam. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Let's get into this. This is first thing that I'll see in this episode.
Welcome to another episode of Haunted Gaming, the series where we take a look at the darker side of our favorite video games. Yeah, it's a cringy intro no matter how you put things. This is more of a revamp, I guess you could say, of the entire series, where we take a look at gaming, bring back the focus, and frankly have a series where each episode feels a little more different than the other one. And today we are looking, as our first little foray into this, a little experimental test phase, if you will, testing the waters, is the Kphoria crypts from World of Warcraft. Now, I believe that many people actually know this just because of how popular it really is, and frankly, you've all seen the screenshots. But today I want to do it with my own exploration behind it, because I've never actually done it myself, and I figured I might as well go into it and see just what it's really about. Now, the Kphoria Crypts is a part of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is an MMORPG, so you might wonder how many creepy, haunted gaming-y moments you can really have in this game, and frankly, there are quite a lot, and I think with the video that we're about to do, we can actually make some of our own with the actual dead silence we'll be portraying in this entire episode. Now, in order to do this, you would really need to have the original version of World of Warcraft. We're talking 1.0. If we're looking at World of Warcraft today, they're running at version 6.0 plus something, which would be the Warlords of Draenor expansion. World of Warcraft's been around for a long, long time, ladies and gentlemen. They've had a ton of expansions, and frankly, the game is a lot different than it was many years ago. So we're going to go all the way back to the original. Now this poses a little problem with video production here because frankly there is no classic version of World of Warcraft available officially by Blizzard. And even if there was, we're not going to be able to get to this place because what we're about to see is stuff that Blizzard never released. They worked on it for a bit, but they never managed to release it. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to make our first private server, alright? We're going to make an actual server where we can log into World of Warcraft, create an entire server all to ourselves. So the way we're going to do this is obviously develop a private server. How are we going to do that? Well, first to do this, we need World of Warcraft version 1.12.1. Now, that poses a problem
skip
because
through
I don't
this
think
to
World of
the
Warcraft
actual...
run a little script that'll create a new account, and then you need to change the GM level of the account so you become an administrator. Go to your World of Warcraft directory that you happen to find legally, I hope, and change the realm list to localhost. At that point, you'll be able to connect to your own private server, and we can get started. So I managed to do all that in the background, and through the power of video editing, the next cut you should see should be me playing the game. So here I am connected into the realm of a World of Warcraft server. On the top right, you should
I've
be
never
seeing
actually seen
Mangoes,
anyone
which is
play
the realm
World of
of what we're
Warcraft, so
connected
this is
to.
going to be
This is
interesting.
actually the newest private server that we made. The original, the
Boy.
only person on this right now is me, and potentially any other ghosts. Now, by no means is this the only way you can see the ruins. You can actually access this through other installations. In fact, it's better if you keep seeing this through the expansions, because Blizzard does change it. In fact, some people believe that this might actually come now, sometime in Legion, or maybe later, but we're going to see it as it originally once was. So we're going to create a new character. As you can see, it's as classic of World of Warcraft as we are getting. This has no mention of any other species or anything like that. This is as barren as we get. So I'm actually going to make a undead, I guess you could say. We might as well make an undead character, sort of fit the mood, and create the character and actually log into the World of Warcraft. Now, to do this, we have to use the GM commands that allow us to teleport. So we're going to go into this as we connect and get past the intro and cinematic right now. Alright, so now that we've connected into the game, as you can see, this is as classic as it gets. If I can actually go to the options, you'll see the original NVIDIA logo, to be honest. So this is pretty vintage material right now. In fact, if I go over here, everything's maxed out. And yeah, we're starting off in the undead character
This looks like a
location.
good
As you
game,
can see,
though.
I'm already level 60 because I'm playing as a GM account. In fact, if I do GM list, it'll actually tell me that I'm connected as the only GM here. In fact, I'm the only player. So if I do GM on, you'll notice that I can turn the Game Master mode to entirely on. I'm now an administrator account. This is what it feels like to be a Blizzard GM. So we're going to go here and we're going to actually teleport. So I have the code over here to the Karazhan crypts. To do that, you have to do go, which will, if you look at here, it's got a bunch of things you can do. You can go to a grid point, objects, taxi nodes, triggers. We're going to go to the XYZ route.
Basic stuff, yeah.
In order to do this, we're going to do go, and I actually have the code right here, backed up in my notes. We do negative 11069. Already it's got the creepy little music. I think we picked the right reason to be undead.
11069. 69, my favorite number. And I'm gonna kind of join the mood here, but yeah, 69. The story behind it is, whenever someone mentioned 69, I would always come in and be like, haha, it's the funny number. And eventually that just kind of annoyed people, and therefore I started loving annoying people, which made me like 69 a lot more. So yeah, it's my favorite number because I was being immature for too long with it, and eventually it just became. It also is kind of like a lucky number for me. I don't know why.
Until much later on. Let's hit enter and go to this ruin area. Right now the game looks like it's frozen. It has indeed frozen. I believe it will unfreeze once I'm teleported to the location. I think because we were in the... Hello guys and gals, me Mudahan. So if I do GM much later on, let's hit enter and go to this ruin
Okay,
area.
I'll be honest, I just know what
Right
happened
now the game
though.
looks like it's frozen. It hasn't plays from scratch. So we were at the Crypt of the Forgotten. Now, usually one of the messages I saw of people getting in here was that they had brought their character all the way up here. In fact, we can open these gates. But usually they would bring... You see that? Usually people would bring their character over here. They would die by a mob. And then, because their character was dead in this section, they would use the wisp mode, which happens when you die, move over to this side of the gate, resurrect, and voila, they'd be on this side of the gate. However, we don't need to do that. We're a GM character. I think if I show you, if I turn off GM mode, by doing GM off, like .gm off rather, you see I can't access the gate anymore. But because I'm a GM, I can actually access the gate. So I have different things that I can do in the world. And I believe the GM mode will allow me to do certain things extra in the world as well. So we're here on the server. We're going through Popper's Walk. Let's do our little investigation.
This is interesting, guys.
The one thing to notice here, too, is that the music definitely fits the bill. I think it's just a standard music for the area, if anything. Going down to this section, you can actually see in the bottom right, they actually notify these doors as Doodad Wrought Iron Door 02, just by using their standard generic model name. Obviously, they were working on it. Okay, that is a... Okay, that's certainly creepy. That's a creepy noise right there. Not something that I want to keep doing. The area certainly is very atmospheric. Like, it definitely sticks out like some shady stuff has gone down over here. You open up the door, it's got weird noises regardless. Now in this area, there's not much to really show you other than there being rooms. I believe the entire area was at one point going to be a dungeon, and this is where you would fight certain sub-bosses before you go to the end boss, or like an optional boss of the dungeon in this area. You might notice one thing is that it is very detailed, like the screenshots showcased, and that's because there was certainly some work put into it. But we're not where the screenshots for the area really were at. We have yet to see the hanging bodies. Now, as far as I know, you can actually jump down that way and see a little bit more, or you can go down this way and see some other weird stuff as well. But we're going to jump down this way too, just because why not? One thing to notice is, because we're in the GM mode, we can actually open these gates. This is the Tomb of the Unrepentant. Normally, if you had GM mode off, you would not be allowed to do this, but we are. You go into this area, and you can go into what seems like another boss room. If we jump down all the way to here, you'll notice that we also don't even take damage or anything, because again, we're in that GM mode. We're completely invincible to anything that happens.
Yeah, your GM.
Think of it more as like a developer mode rather, for this game. That's how they would test for a lot of things, really. So over here, just a little area that we can go to, which isn't really in fact, if we go to it real quick, what does that lead to? You know, if we're already here, we might as well check the whole thing, right? This would lead us to... Ooh, there's a bunch of bones in the back. This takes us to the Pit of Criminals. Going up this way leads us back to the Tomb of the Unrepentant. So the only logical place to go to is down here. I will tell you, am I hearing heartbeats in the back? Yeah, I'm hearing heartbeats.
It could have, yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, the sound effects I picked for this place certainly are unnerving. It's like they knew the community would eventually find a place like this, so they had to add in as much as they could to really freak the hell out of people coming around. So we're not losing any breath, thankfully, in the water. But if we check around, this is the upside down sinners. As you can see, the hooks have a little bit of animation to them as well, so there was, again, work put into it. But if we go to one of the bodies over here... Wow, the music cut out entirely. This is unnerving. If you look over here, this is the bodies that we're talking about. Right over...
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I get it. This would have been a terrifying series, and I'm pretty sure this is like a reboot of the series. I don't know. I'll check the video at the bottom. 2017. Yeah, but I understand why, like, children, well, people back in the days, I understand why they would have been traumatized by this. Because let's face it, it's really creepy, and especially imagery like these. Yeah, no, I understand it. I'm not terrified of it myself, and as a kid, I would have been probably into it. I'd be like, oh my god, I need to find it. But yeah, I understand why people would have been scared. This took me fucking 15 minutes to watch. What the fuck? Now, this scary car commercial actually talks about this, which we're gonna watch now. Warning: jump scare inbound. Yeah. I'm watching. Yeah, that was posted in 2006. There's a ghost in this car commercial. Oh God, look closely. They say. Imagine not getting jump scared by this as a kid, even once. Lol. I believe this could kill Prince Philip had 5 months ago. Oh shit. A moment of silence for those who haven't seen this yet, and the kid who'll be traumatized by it 1 year ago. That moment when you know it's going to happen, but you get scared anyways. Sorry, Milk, I can't relate. But yeah, no. That one I do remember. That one I do remember screaming at. I was fucking terrified of that fucking commercial. And whenever it came to the point where whenever I saw this, I would click away from the video. I learned off how this looks. A lot of people will be like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And then this happens, and yeah, they get jump scared. Couple of months later, they see this, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, chill. This happens, and they're like, oh shit. Couple of months later, they see this, they're like, oh, okay, cool. This is a car advertisement. And then this happens, and they're like, oh fuck. And then, a couple of months later, they're like, oh, cool, a car commercial. And then, people would forget this. I assume so, anyways. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps, my trauma of this is normal. Maybe me seeing this car is kind of like, okay, yeah, no, this is normal. Like, being like, seeing this car and being like, oh, hell no. But yeah, as I said, as a child, I was fucking terrified of this. To the point where even hearing the music, I was like, hell no. And I remember seeing people react to this. And I would always close my eyes, but even the sound of this, like even hearing the music, as I said, it traumatized me so much I was scared of the music. Anyways, what was that? Was that just to troll people to be like, okay, stop messing around at work, and I don't know what that was for. I mean, people say it was kind of an advertisement for coffee, but I can't believe it. Now, inflation scenes, they themselves are kind of vague. But I assume it's kind of, clips of different characters kind of inflating. I'm not gonna watch them, because I've seen them, like, in Tom and Jerry and shit like that. They were kind of like, a basic comedy thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna look at that. Now, the next one is actually Kphoria Vore animations. And I'm pretty sure this is
Please,
it.
I'm begging you, don't.
What the fuck am I watching?
Whoa!
I don't know about that one, Chief. And it looks like there's so much of it. Like, what is this? Sailor Moon. Oh. Are they all just characters eating one another? fucking weird. Okay, I don't know what to think about it. It's kind of weird. It's not something that would traumatize me personally. It's just kind of something that'd be like, what the fuck am I watching type of thing, you know? Spanish, okay, so the next one is actually like Shalik, Shappy, MS Paint, Spongebob, parodies, I think they're called. And I actually do remember seeing MS Paint related stuff back in the day. I'll be saying that a lot, and this is more related to back in the day for the like the Gen Zs, you know, back when we were children. Anyways, let's see this trauma. Who will die and who will win? This boy looked like Hitler. Patrick looks adorable though. It's SpongeBob that looks weird. He's pulling out the fucking shotgun, boys. There's no. Oh shit! No, his chains are spilling out. What the fuck am I watching? Is that even legal on YouTube? Am I committing a YouTube crime? What is it? Oh, I want to hear. Awesome, holy shit, very funny. Haha, lol. LOL was popular 8 years ago. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was 10. LOL. I'm very funny. What song is this? Nice. SpongeBob 1. Thanks for the fucking spoiler, asshole. No, okay. I tried avoiding playing this for a good while now. I'm pretty sure this is like a remake of the original one. But anyways, we all know what's gonna happen. We all know what's gonna happen. This is it, guys. This is it, boys. Get ready. My ass. Fuck. You're not what I was expecting. No, the original one, it was actually blue, and this is it. In the original one, you actually get the face of like the creepy girl from Exorcist, which by far is like the best fucking horror movie. Like no one can actually beat this. Like The Exorcist is the best fucking horror movie, and anyone tries fighting me with it, like. If anyone tries to change my mind, I'll probably kill them. That's a lie, because I'm a nice guy. But yeah, no, The Exorcist was actually a great movie, still to this day, even though it was like made in what, 19 something. And as you guys can see, my gameplay of this game is pretty shit as for a gamer, you know? I'm a gamer and I'm pretty shit at a game. How come? To be fair, have you seen me play Friday Night Funkin'? I'm fucking shit at that. Speedrun! I've never done like a proper speedrun on this channel. Yeah. Get in the fucking hole. I hope my mother didn't hear that. What's worse is seeing the Slenderina must die fucking came into fucking sight. This stage, I forgot what I'm doing. Wait, why am I playing this? Ah! Jesus Christ, that's why I'm playing this. Yeah, I forgot. Hello. Fuck off. I'm not doing this video. I seriously need to go for a piss. Okay. I'm back from my bathroom break, and yeah, no, I feel stupid. I knew what I was getting myself into, but I fucking forgot at the very last moment. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, but it's Skirmaze, this shit. I never played it. I saw people play it, like the funny clip of that guy breaking the monitor and pissing himself. Best shit ever. Okay, so the next clip is actually titled "What About Lungs?" But this is actually a clip of one of the Invader Zim episodes. I can't remember seeing that episode specifically, but I do remember seeing Invader Zim, and that was like my favorite. I was the fucking child that loved dark cartoons like this. This was pretty dark. Courage the Cowardly Dog was dark. I loved these types of cartoons, and not everyone is gonna agree with my opinion that these were probably the best cartoons. I mean, fucking hell, I loved Gravity Falls, and a lot of children were terrified of it, especially that season 2 episode where, you know, the ghosts with the axe and the beheaded animals bleeding all over the walls. Terrifying episode, terrifying. But yeah, I loved these types of things. So I yeah, okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, that is fucked up. Yeah, Invaders was the shit, but that episode specifically was just kind of messed up. And a lot of people think that too, and that it was, you know, messed up and shit. I don't know. I have nothing to say about this because, as a child, I wouldn't have been traumatized. I just kind of be like, oh, okay, cool. So an alien just ate like organs, dope. I was a pretty fucked up child, not gonna lie. I was literally the child that woke up in the middle of the night to watch documentaries about sharks and hippos eating people. A lot of blood. And I didn't flinch. I was just watching it. Okay. Here's something interesting about me. I am writing a book titled Disney Review Diary, where I review Disney animated films, and I'm doing a spin-off. Already making a spin-off, even though I didn't self-publish the first review diary. I'm making the Marvel franchise review diary, and I still haven't seen Lion King fully. I've seen bits and pieces. I remember watching this on TV, but I've never properly finished this. I know I saw like 2.5 or 1.5 or some shit like that. I can't remember. I think it was 2.5. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, apparently Scar's death terrified a lot of people. Let's see if it is terrifying. Not terrifying whatsoever. Nah, clearly he's still alive. I mean, villains always survive falls like that.
Oh, my friends.
Friends? I thought he said we were the enemy.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Ed?
No, let me explain. No, you don't understand. No, I didn't mean... No, no!
That is fucked. I'm not gonna lie, this is messed up. All that's in Disney movies. Can't wait to watch that for myself. Okay, I'm not gonna say it was terrifying. I'll say it was kind of like, okay, yeah, The Lion King 1.5. I think that's the one that I've seen. Anyways, yeah, going back. Again, I was just a fucked up kid. I was a fucked up kid, so that wouldn't have necessarily traumatized me. Some of the imagery though, like seeing the hyenas coming over to Scar, and then like, you know, the shadow itself, like this part over here. Well made, well animated, like whoever animated this scene, you're going places. You probably did go places. Yeah, no, it looks cool. Again, not necessarily something that would traumatize me. Now, the next entry is actually just Sailor Moon fill-ins. I can't necessarily say that much about Sailor Moon. If I type in Sailor Moon fill-ins, yeah, I haven't seen Sailor Moon anything, like any season, any episode. The villains, okay, Damon looks terrifying. Yuma looks terrifying. Let's focus on these two. I'll copy, paste. Let's see if there's anything cool about this. Doesn't look like it.
Luna! Kijin! Why? How could you?
And now, Sailor Moon, you're going to become my next victim. I'll simply overwhelm you with my shutter-click attack.
Hold it right there!
spooky. Okay, so the next entry is Weegee. Oh boy, here we go again.
I'm a coming, Luigi! Hey, this weak dinosaur giving you a hard time, little brother? I'll fix him for you. No, Yoshi! That's my brother, Mario! Now I know how a meatball feels. Yes, I like meatballs! Yuck! I've been slobbered! That'll teach you to mess with my new little buddy, Yoshi! Cooler caterpillar breath! I'm not your mama? Mama Luigi? Luigi, King Koopa has the princess locked up in his Coney Island disco palace. And I fought my way out, and I've been looking for you ever since. Now we gotta go back and rescue her.
Well, then we better go now, before I get scared just thinking about it. No, I won't leave you. But you have to promise to behave yourself and stop calling me Mama. And
So why is Weegee up though? Wait, why is Weegee up though? Okay, so I actually figured out why Weegee is, you know, on the iceberg. It's not the animation itself, because, you know, he looks dopey as fuck. It's this. And actually, before anything else, I actually did have a nightmare about having a virus on my laptop. It really got me thinking. But anyways, yeah, let's look at this. This literally looks fucked up. Wait, actually. Why are you... Oh no, those are the best graphics! Oh no! That's it. Okay, I can see that does download links. I don't think this would be a smart idea.
Man, I love YouTube.
What the fuck did I click into? Now, the next entry is actually something that, again, didn't affect me. And I'm surprised it's actually on the Gen Z trauma list, because it probably... unless you played an emulated ROM, whatever you call them, unless you played like the emulated version of it, you shouldn't necessarily know about this. But this is Missingno. I spelled it wrong, sorry, Missingno. But this is a video, I think, of how you get it, and I don't know why it's on the drama. Oh shit. I didn't expect this to be in though. But anyways, here you go. I think the first one is gonna be Golduck. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of it. And eventually you'll get Missingno, which, as I said, I don't know why it's on the list. It's not. It won't traumatize you. It'll just be weird for you to actually see it. It's like a Pokemon that you shouldn't necessarily ever end up seeing. It's kind of glitched. Here we go, that's Missingno. See that Missingno is shaking the game. Now, the reason, there's like a proper reasoning behind this, but, yeah, I'm not sure. I can't necessarily tell you why it works. People just say that it's like a creepy, glitch. But Missingno is actually the least scary of the glitches in the like Nintendo games. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, Spongebob Close-ups is the last one, and I cannot wait to see this one. I'm pretty sure I can even call out some of the episodes that I came from.
But we don't have to shave.
I'm way ahead of you, buddy. Maybe.
The first one, this one was, they stole a balloon. And okay, I'm gonna say this is on the, Iceberg, because some of the images that they show is creepy. Not gonna lie, they terrified me as a kid. But anyways, this one was when they stole a balloon, they thought they committed a crime. The balloon popped and they ran away from Bikini Bottom, you know, avoiding getting arrested. Then they admitted to it, they got put into the jail cell, but then they got released instantly because they were like, oh yeah, you dropped a balloon on like a free balloon day. Fucking weirdos. This one instantly, I can say, this is when SpongeBob's set stank so much that, like, you know, everyone was running away, basically dying, and Patrick was like, oh, maybe it's because you're ugly.
Maybe it's the way you're dressed.
This one is an obvious one. The pickles. The pickle episode, guys. The pickle episode when this guy, I forgot his name, lied about the amount of pickles that SpongeBob shot in. Put into the Saucy Crab burger. Krabby Patty, there we go. I don't know.
Look! He's been hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time.
Is it weird that I can't figure out which episode that was from? I think Paul was having like a sleepover type of thing, and
Really things?
First
I don't know.
Wormy, then Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
That's the butterfly episode.
Flying monster has eaten 3 friends too many.
Yeah, that one was the butterfly episode where Wormy turned into a butterfly. That close-up of the butterfly scared the shit out of me as a kid, by the way. That's the Flying Dutchman, I think, episode. I don't know how you call it. I know in Polish, Patrick and SpongeBob were on the ship, and Squidward wasn't dealing with that shit. So, the ghost gave him like a door, pushed him into the door, and this is the scene. He's basically tripping balls. I remember this episode because that's where my favorite quote Well, it's not necessarily a quote, it's just a Patrick noise that he made, you know, the howl, basically, the howling part. Do you guys know it? I think so anyways, I might be wrong. No, this is it. Oh, this is... I'm weirded out that I can call out so many episodes. This one is from... I can see Ksha, so this is one of the Sandy episodes, maybe... when it was winter for her, so she was hibernating, and then, you know, she was like this huge monster thing. I don't know. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because they shaved her at the end to, like, keep themselves warm. And she comes in, like, fully, like, shaved, being like, what the fuck?
Candy bars.
That's, again, the Runaway episode, the balloon one.
Even my bags have bags.
I can't remember this episode. I remember this scene, but I can't remember what happened in this episode. I can't remember this episode. Sorry, guys. That's when they thought, like, Bikini Bottom was invaded by aliens. Fucking SpongeBob and Patrick basically kidnapping entire Bikini Bottom.
Check out my new snail!
This is the snail episode when Squidward had a snail. There was like this competition. I don't know if that was like a Jace or beauty competition or what was it. But Squidward had a snail that was entering the competition, and SpongeBob, being SpongeBob, wanted Guy to. It's weird that I know all these episodes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a SpongeBob expert, basically. Not fully expert, but you know. So yeah, SpongeBob wanted Guy to enter the competition, basically being like, oh yeah, no, Guy is like the best one, and here's Patrick with his shock, and what I can remember, I think the Rock won. I might be wrong.
Snail is a rock.
It did win, see? The other snails, I think they fell in love with something.
Bananas, cherries, boring.
Say Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I can't remember these episodes.
You can't enter Gary because Gary's a mutt.
This is the same episode where the Rock won the race.
You took my only food! Now I'm gonna starve!
Again, that's the balloon episode.
Wow.
Some of these are just like repeating themselves.
Sure looks different.
Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Oh yeah, that's when they had this weird fucking yoke where the Squidward, Krabs, Patrick and SpongeBob went into the island. The birds attacked them, Sandy came over, saved them. They were like, yeah, okay, no, we're equal. You water creatures are good at some things, and you land creature are good at some things too. We're not good at everything, blah blah blah. That was the message. No one's perfect. I'm trying to find like the creepy ones though. There's a lot of creepy like close-ups. I remember this episode, but I can't remember like exactly what it was from. This is the time travel episode. You guys remember when he went to like the far future where like everything was white? I can't fully remember what exactly happened. But yeah, this was weird.
Look at these bags under my eyes. Even my bags have bags.
Yeah.
Patty's just a little sick is all. White Wubby Wubby.
I'll show you.
That's like a newer episode that I
What are you
can't.
doing with my
Yeah, I don't think
beautiful
I've seen
Beautiful,
that episode.
huh? How beautiful do you think this is?
Okay. you get the gist. Spongebob Close-ups. Yeah, these are the new episodes because you can see the animation. Oh yeah, SpongeBob first time meeting Sandy being in the dome, I think.
I don't need it.
Stop shouting and napping!
It's not me, old coot.
I mean, a crew like you comes along maybe once in a lifetime.
Now I have to drive 5 miles to go to the bathroom in my own home.
I recognize a lot of these episodes. I do recognize a lot of these episodes. Oh yeah, that's when SpongeBob won the fucking belt. I think he won it. I don't know. Maybe he found it, and SpongeBob was like Patrick. Patrick made some fucking Wambo. Was it fucking? Wambo. I don't know what it was. Wombo. There you go. This is the episode.
Let me take a look at it. You know what the problem is?
What?
You got it set to M for Minnie.
Oh yeah, he made fucking Squidward small. Okay, I did I mention that? I can't remember what I said about SpongeBob, but yeah, he is.
Well, it should be set to
here it is.
W for Wumbo.
Patrick, I don't think Wumbo is a real word.
Come on, you know. I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo. Wumbo, Wumboing.
I wonder if a fall from this height would be enough to kill me.
Literally heavy Gen Z. Anyways, yeah, so that was the episode.
We've been shrinking for years, but this is ridiculous.
Okay, so he made Bikini Bottom small in this episode. It wasn't him making himself tall.
I'll never watch this flip.
Oh, it's fucking Dirty Dan and whatever the fuck he was. I don't know. I can't remember what happened in this episode. I just remember this scene itself.
Again.
SpongeBob touched her hand and she was like crying because, you know, he washed.
This is mine.
You took my only food.
Aw, come on, Mr. Krabs, you look great.
Oh, Squidward trying to fucking yeah. Oh, there's the fucking terrifying episode. I'll be here like all fucking day just sitting and calling out a lot of episodes. Again, I don't recognize all of them, especially like he saw the oh guys food, and I'm like, what the fuck was the Inspector. They poisoned him basically.
Why,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
the most diabolical Krabby Patty ever spawned.
I call it the Nasty Patty.
I think that was the title of the episode, actually. Okay, I'm proving to you guys that I'm not like I don't know all about it, but this episode, oh yeah. Any other episodes that I fully recognize? No. Some of these have like the newer animations, so I'm like, yeah, no, I haven't seen this one. This is a classic. This is where like the face is basically shows into place. This was just weird. This was the weirdest episode. I can't remember exactly what happened scene by scene. But basically SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward and Mr. Krabs at the end of the episode had their faces frozen.
I can't move my face. I got a face
There you go.
too. What is the holdup in here?
Wait, Squidward, don't get too worked up. You could get the face freeze.
Face freeze? I thought that was a myth. Ha! Crabs, too? Oh, this is rich. Oh. Hey, my face! Ah, my face!
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. What were they called again? Close-ups or something? I don't know. Anyways, so we finished the top layer. Now we're going to the second layer, and I can see some of my favorite ones. Oh hell no! Never mind. No.